guys, it's Anais and welcome to my channel. Have you heard the news yet? The Face Shop is launching a new official makeup edition with Coca Cola. The Korean brand is mostly known for its many collaborations, such as Marvel, Trolls, Kung Fu Panda, The Simpsons, Disney, and many others. And I'm sure some of you will ask, and what about Pepsi? Don't know about that, but we have a bunch of new Coca-Cola products to try, so let's jump right in. Firstly, before any makeup, I'm moisturizing my skin, and for that, I'm using the Good Morning Sorbet mask from the Korean brand Eyebrow. You have to be aware of this strong perfume smell, but beside that, it's really hydrating. It's like directly giving water to your skin. Okay, so for foundation, I've got the Oil Control Water Cushion with a nice SPF of 50, so perfect for summer. But the shade range is awful. There is only 2 light colors and that's all. I know the Korean brands have poor shade range of foundation, but I thought there will be an improvement knowing that Coca-Cola is an American brand. But apparently no, and that's such a shame. However, if we go back to the product itself, the cushion foundation comes in a nice packaging with the Coca-Cola logo on it. And when you open it, it's so cute cause the puff has the red and white colors of the brand on it. I'm dipping the puff on the cushion and I'm going to do one side of my face with it. The color matches perfectly my skin tone, and I appreciate that it's not too grey as most of the current foundations. And the coverage is impressive. I will not say full coverage, but definitively not light. So yeah, I think medium coverage, which is great for a cushion foundation. And you definitively can see a difference between the two sides of my face, with and without foundation. On the other side, I'm using a Real Technique sponge to see if it is any different. And I feel that the application is softer and easier, and actually gives a more natural finish. I'm dipping one more time on the cushion to see if the foundation is buildable. And yes, it is a little, but it does not make a huge difference in the coverage. So for now, I really like this foundation, but let's see through the day. There is no Coca-Cola concealer in this edition, so I'm using a one I love and I know that do not crease on me. And it's the All Day Tip Concealer from the Korean brand Aritaum. Aritaum. I don't know how to say that, but... So if there is some creasing, it will not be this product's fault. The second Coca-Cola product I have is the Oil Clear Blotting Pact, which is a translucent powder. Nice packaging again. This one seems small, while actually contains more product than a MAC powder, for example, since it has 0.31 ounces in it and the MAC one has 0.22 ounces. As for the foundation, the puff has the red and white colors on it, and I'm using it on one side of my face. And before that, I'm making sure to have a smooth skin and under eyes to not set the creasing in place. You can see the difference between the side without powder, which is luminous and almost wet, and the powder side, which is matte. but even with the powder, when you touch it, it still feels a little tacky, so I'm not sure about the real efficiency of it. On the other side, I'm applying it with a brush, which I prefer for a more natural finish. Looking closely, I can see some creasings, and it's not really even on the chin and around the brows. So far I'm not hating it, but I'm not dying for this powder either. There is no Coca Cola blush, which is too bad because they could have done some declinations of red, but it is what it is. So I'm quickly using a Strobing blush from Catrice in the shade Mrs. Amber Brown. I'm not using any bronzer today. I'm just applying one of my favorite highlighter, which is the model's own Golden Sand, which gives a nice wet look to the skin. Before any eyeshadow, I'm always using a base, so I'm applying the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot on my lid, and probably the most wanted product of the collection, the Coca Cola eyeshadow palette. Nice packaging with 9 shades, including 3 mattes and 6 satiny shimmers and a mirror. I'm trying to apply as many eyeshadows as I can, so you can really see how the colors performs on the eyes. However, comparing to a Makeup Geek eyeshadow, the pen size is smaller, but it's a palette. I'm applying the lightest beige shade all over to set my base. All over my crease, I'm applying the light peachy color. Diffusing the light mauvey color on the crease. I'm defining my crease and my lower lash line with the red eyeshadow, which, as you can see, is okay but not the most pigmented red ever. With the burgundy and the brown, I'm adding some intensity on the outer corner of the crease and of the lower lash line. I'm applying the Shimmery Peach, which is my favorite eyeshadow of the palette, on my lid. For the brow bone, there was not any suitable color, so I'm simply using my highlighter. To finish the eyes, I have applied some white eyeliner. And some natural eyelashes. And for my brows, I'm trying for the first time an eyebrow pencil, also from the brand The Face Shop, which is nice but maybe not precise enough. So for the lips, there is 3 different products launched for this edition. What I did is I have picked up the 3 products, but in one shade each time, to see if the formula was any good or not. So let's find out. The lipstick I'm applying is in the shade 1, Refreshing Rose. Nice color and ideas in the packaging, but this one feels a little too easily breakable and almost too cheap. However, I feel like it applies as a cream but has a nice matte finish. And it's one of the most beautiful nudes I own. It's not too light, it's not too pink. It's really My Lips in Better color. The other lip product is a lip tint in the shade 5 Cock Red. And this packaging feels really nice and not cheap at all. And it's so cute. When you open it, you can also see the red and white colors on the applicator. And this one smells so good, just like the Coca Cola candy Haribo, you know? And if you look carefully on the lipstick, you can even see the mention, "Do not eat." It really smells delicious, that's true. And the color is crazy. It's a beautiful red, it's so even and pigmented, and I love this one. If I had to choose only one item on the entire collection, it will be this one for sure. The downside you have to know is that it can get on your teeth when you apply it. But you just have to be aware of that and remove it from your teeth when you apply it. And during the day this never happens. It's just in the application. Fading away, the glossy aspect disappears, but the tinted lips stay on with a nice even color and with the advantage of not having any transfer. The last product of the collection is the Cock Beer Lip Tint in the shade 1 Red Label. Once again, the packaging is so cute. It reminds me of Christmas with this snow globe on it, with a white bear holding a bottle of Coca Cola in it. It also smells the Coca Cola Haribo candies, but less strongly than the previous one. The red is crazy pigmented and so easy to apply, and this one is a brighter red than the previous one. So good job Coca Cola and the Face Shop. I like all the products, so I'm pleasantly surprised by this makeup line. To set all this makeup, I'm using MAC Fix Plus. And that's it guys. Here's a sneak peek after 5 hours. The foundation hasn't moved around my nose or somewhere else. And the creasings under my eyes have not get any bigger. And that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see my upcoming videos.